Jared pulling FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is your Photo News Fix. This fix is brought to you by Storyblocks and their massive inventory of studio quality stock footage. If you've ever been in need of a quick video clip for B-roll, After Effects templates, or motion backgrounds, Storyblocks has you covered. We've used B-roll from Storyblocks extensively over the past 5+ years. Whether it's this video that Dan picked or this one that I picked, Storyblocks once again has you covered. Storyblocks has been there for us with royalty-free clips, audio, and graphics, and they can be there for you as well. To sign up for Storyblocks, head on over to storyblocks.com/fro. First up, if you're not a doctor or a lawyer, this story may not be for you.
Object.
Okay, fine, sustained. Maybe this story might be for you after all, though it's really
not.
Leica, the makers of the #1 camera used and recommended by doctors and lawyers everywhere, released the Q2 Monochrome, a 46.7 megapixel camera that's colorblind and has a fixed 28mm f1.7 lens. In an odd move, the camera does not include the red Leica logo on the front. Instead, it simply says monochrome on the top, and the logo is absent for unobtrusive shooting. Wait, without that red dot, how will anyone know that you're using a Leica and not a wannabe Leica, aka a Fuji? Oh, no you didn't. Yeah, I did. Phone call. Hello? Oh, it's Fuji. Oh, that's why you don't send me gear. Okay. Whatever. Leica has been kind enough to remove all color settings from the menu, since who needs those when they remove the color filter array altogether for better dynamic range and higher ISO performance. Even though the Q2 only has a fixed 28mm lens, somehow the miracle workers at Leica have given you the ability to shoot at 35, 50, and 75mm by, get this, cropping the sensor in the camera. Whoa. That's right, at 35mm, you will get a 30 megapixel image, at 50, a 15, and at 75, a whopping 7. I can see the emails now. Hey Fro, why am I seeing so much noise and grain in my Leica photos, and can I blow this up to a big ass print? And my reply is, wait, you're a lawyer, I'll need to charge you 0.2 of an hour for my answer. Oh, and you need to pay me a retainer as well. Hashtag
go f yourself.
So how much is it? Let's just say a shitty lawyer who only makes $250 an hour would need to bill for 24 hours to own one. And that doesn't even account for the extra ka-ching that they make off of staples, $5 per, paper clips, $6 per, and faxes. You know what? F you if you still use a fax machine, boomer. Phone call. Hello? Yeah, Dad. You can't get the fax machine to work? For those of you who didn't get out of Algebra 2, this guy, this is a $6,000 camera, and it's so worth it. I mean, just look at how minimal and how hard it looks to hold.
I'm so all done.
Though that indentation may work, some shooters may find themselves purchasing a third-party thumb grip, which will set them back at least 100 staples. So will I be buying one of these? No. No, I won't. But if Leica sends me one, I will try it out. Next up, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's a Sony drone? That's right, Sony has announced a new project for drones called AirPeak. And we're lucky enough to have a sneak peek of one right here. Hey Dan, go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage. Wow, did you see that? It has Xbox colored lights. That's really all we know so far, so we don't know much. We don't know if they will be building consumer drones to go after DJI, or if they will focus on higher end options for filmmakers and industrial use. Sony certainly has enough image sensors to choose from and has the money to give this a shot. Phone call. Hello? Oh shit, it's my source with a rumor. Okay. All right, we got it. My source tells me that the first drone will have an A7S III sensor in it, and don't tell Alpha Rumors, because 100% of the time, they get it right 5% of the time.
All right.
The good news here is, Sony likes me, and they like to back things up to the factory.
Back that thing up.
That's right, backing up the drone truck. New shirt alert, new shirt alert. That's right, this is the Tron Deadly Discs edition. To get this shirt and all of the newer shirts, head on over to store.fronosphoto.com and use the code PHOTONEWS to get 11% off your first order. Go do it!
You're a pushy little...
And finally, speaking of the devil, and by devil I mean Sony Alpha Rumors, you know, the rumor site that will claim a camera is coming for 3 years, and when it finally does come, they claim their rumors were spot on.
No.
Yeah, Sony Alpha Rumors. Well, they're back, and they claim to have the first rumored specs for the Sony a74. This time from, and I quote, a usually very good source. Oh, okay, that must mean that they might be right 30% of the time. Now here's the rumored specs. The a74 will sport a new sensor with faster readout and will not just be a recycled a7 III sensor. The new sensor might be 30 to 32 megapixels, though I personally have no issue with them staying with the 24 megapixel sensor. The EVF will be 3.69 million dots. The LCD will suck, I mean be on the cheap side, but thankfully the image quality and AF will be top notch. The camera will certainly shoot 4K 60p, have the new menus, and be priced depending on the region around $2,500. I classify this under no shit, Sherlock. A 5-year-old could have guessed those specs.
A nutless could do your job.
Now here's my prediction for the a74. It will have the same body as the a7R4 with a lower res EVF, crappy LCD that tilts, 2 card slots, amazing AF, amazing video, amazing image quality, and be around $2,200. Disagree with me? Fight me. And by fight me, I mean don't actually fight me because I don't want to hurt you, okay?
Can you deal with that?
And there you have it. That's your photo news fix this time around. To check out the last fix, go ahead and click on the screen right here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.